Alright, so let's give this a go. Good morning and welcome to Malaysia. So I am in Kuala Lumpur today. I think the sound is a bit bad, I'm on a busy road. But basically, I got here last night, arrived, and then the second I woke up this morning, I went for the sunrise. So here is the view. So I had my tripod here, and then you go here, and I have this beautiful view of the Petronas, which being here is surreal. Like, I've wanted to see the Petronas towers for years. Like, it's obviously such a beautiful building. It was the world's tallest building at one point, and it was the first building outside of the West to be the tallest building. So it is very nice to see. Sadly, we basically didn't get any sunrise and the weather is pretty trash. But yeah, I'm very, very happy to be here. Like, I wanted to go to Malaysia for a long time, so it's nice to be here. So right now my plan is just to get food and then just go about my day. I don't have big plans. The main plans are basically just photography and food. Okay, so we're at our first restaurant in Malaysia. I ordered nasi lemak, which is the national dish. It's fragrant rice with a bunch of different stuff. I'm gonna try it. It was 17 Malaysian dollars, if that's relevant. I think I paid like too much because I got too much different stuff. Like, I could have definitely had a simpler dish. There's one on the screen right now for 6, so whatever, but we have to try it all, so let's go. Let's try. So the egg is just a regular hard-boiled egg. I definitely should have just gotten like a fried egg. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I think this is either the rendang or the sambal. Oh, that's really nice. And then we have a piece of tempeh. That's also really nice. And then here we have potato cake. I've never had before. It's okay. Oh no, I think this is the rendang. So this is beef rendang, which I'm not 100% sure of what it is, but I had it in Indonesia with the gudeg, I think, and it's really yummy. Yeah, that's really good. They have some like small sardines or something, I think. I'm not really a fan of them, but they add crunch. And then this, she couldn't explain what it was, so kind of sweet. Everything on this plate is basically good, I would say. So that was really nice. One thing I can tell about Malaysia is it is so humid here. Like, it's only 8 AM and it's like I'm sweating bullets. It's so humid. But yeah, the best thing about that meal was the rice. You could really taste the coconut. And I just wanted to show here. So now I'm outside. So over there you have the Petronas. That's where we just were. I think I should have honestly stayed a little longer because now it's kind of clearing up, but it's like hazy. Then over there you have both the KL Tower and the new Merdeka. So that one on the right is the second tallest building in the world, and it's going to be completed this year, so it's quite cool. Alright, so I'm not going to order it because I can't be bothered eating it, but I thought it was funny. They even have the nasi lemak, like the national dish I had for breakfast. They even have that at McDonald's, and they have a lot of different kinds, like what kind of chicken you want, etc. So that's kind of fun. And then yeah, they have some interesting burgers here too. Alright, so vlog update. I'm at some temple. I should know the name of it. I don't. It took forever to get here, so I hope it's worth it. by the look of it, it seems quite nice from the outside, so I'm sure it's going to be nice on the inside. I'll have the name on screen. Also just because, so I basically walked home, chilled for a bit, then I went to a mall to get like a new headphone case. So I have some first impression of Malaysia I want to give. So first off, they take card, like contactless here, which the first time the lady asked me, or like took my card and paid, I was like, okay, that's like witchcraft, magic, how can you pay without my PIN? And then I remembered, like, if you're not in the Stone Age, that's a thing. Like, that's obviously also a thing in Denmark. So yeah, I've been in Indonesia for too long because that has damaged me. I was like so surprised. And yeah, also Malaysia seems quite clean and quite nice, I would say. It reminds me a lot of, like, I think it's like this is obviously a rash first impression, but it reminds me a lot of Singapore and Shenzhen, where it's like really nice big city, nice skyscrapers, very clean, hot and humid as you can see. Good Chinese influence, like you have all the snacks and stuff, bubble teas everywhere, and like quite busy. It just seems really, really nice. So very nice city so far. Okay, so temple review. That was one of the better ones, I would say. I enjoyed it. I took some nice photos, I think, and maybe a bit of nice video, I'm not sure. So yeah, I would say that's one of the better ones. That was fun. So I just want to document real quick. This is something I've been very excited about. One of the main things I was excited about Malaysia, which I think most people don't care, but for me it's a big deal. Look what we have behind us, or in front of us, sorry. You can't even fit it in the camera. So that is the Merdeka Tower, or the P&B 118. And I am so happy to be seeing it. So that's the second tallest building in the world now, surpassing Shanghai Tower. So that's really, really cool. And then yeah, other than that, we're in Chinatown. But I thought I would share that. Alright, so I'm filming with the phone, not the camera, because I'm using the camera here. But we are in the process of taking some photos. The weather is trash, there is no sunrise, but look where we are. So here's our setup, and then here you have the Petronas Towers in all their glory. So, yep, that's the plan. Okay, so this is a big didn't ask, and I'm filming this on my phone, but I'm so excited. This soda, the Schweppes cream soda, was the one I would always drink in Hong Kong. You can even see it's like probably imported from there. They never had it in China, and then every time I would go to Hong Kong, I would buy it, and it would be like, that would be my treat for the trip. Like, I love this so much. Okay, so I tried to film me taking a like taste test, but I forgot to hit record or something. It didn't work. So we're going to try again, and I'm just going to pretend like the same enthusiasm I had, because like it tastes just like Hong Kong. And now it seems like I'm reenacting myself, but no, like it really tastes exactly like the ones in Hong Kong. Funny enough, it's the same soda, so of course it would taste the same. But like I would have this every time I went from China to Hong Kong. This was my treat, and like it was 4 times the price of soda in China, so buying a soda in Hong Kong was like dumb, but it was worth it every single time. So yeah, this is my treat of the day. I am happy. Alrighty guys, we are now in the food street, and I am about to try some very fun food. Everyone should try it when they're in Asia. Can you guess what it is? It starts with a D. It smells It is durian. So we're gonna give this a go, see if we like it. So I don't know, this is not a popular opinion, this is just my weird opinion, but I don't think it smells bad. I think it smells weird. It has a distinct taste, no smell. It reminds me of China again, like it's got the China smell, I would say. But yeah, I don't know, it's a weird smell, but it doesn't smell bad to me. It just smells like China. So this cost 10, like I said. So let's give this a go. I think it's okay. It's a very creamy texture. I don't know if this is a good one, by the way. It's obviously a touristy place, but yeah, it's got a really creamy texture, and the taste is quite mild. I would actually say this is unironically good. I obviously have to eat all of them because I can't bring this into the hotel. But yeah, I would say this is unironically like really nice. Because the taste is so mild, like the flavor is so mild, but the consistency is like so creamy. Like this is like a B tier fruit, I would say. It's not A tier because you have to wear gloves, you can't take it anywhere because it smells like... It's definitely not A tier, but the taste is B tier. If it had the taste without the smell and without all the issues, then it would be like B+. So yeah, I enjoy this. It only makes sense when you've had the fruit that you then go buy the ice cream. So let's get an ice cream. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's like the durian cream and then there's the white ice cream under it. So that's interesting. Okay, let's try. This is also really good. I'm just concluding I like durian. Like the white part is nice, and the like durian cream on top is also like really nice. Okay. The conclusion is I like durian, it is great. Yeah, what a nice surprise. I didn't know I would like this. It's really good. Okay, so yesterday when I showed the Murderka, I didn't go properly up to it, so I wanted to get up now and get like as close as possible. This is as close as I can get right now, because it's still under construction, but we are still incredibly close. And also this is an angle that I have not seen before. Like I haven't seen it shot from this side, so I actually didn't know that it's like, you know, it's symmetrical, which makes sense, but it's different when you see it in real life. Like, it looks really, really cool. I'll try get a side angle for you. So here it is more from the side, and yeah, just an amazing building, really. It looks really cool. I'm very happy to see it. I can't tell if I like this one more or Petronas, but man, it's really cool. Alright, as usual, I'm incredibly sweaty, nothing else is new. I thought I had to film this. Look at this. They have a Kanefa store, or Kanufa, and there is like an incredibly long line. I don't know how long it is, but we are going to get it because that is the greatest dessert in the world, and if you think otherwise, you are wrong. So let's get in line. This will be worth it, I hope. I don't know if it can measure up to the ones in Jordan, to be honest, because they were world class, but we will try. We got the dessert. It looks very, very orange compared to what I'm used to, but we're gonna give it a go. Okay, it's very stiff and hard. That's what she said. Okay. This is not a good one. This line and stuff, overrated. Overrated as fuck. Like, it just doesn't work when the cheese is not melted, because this is cold. So like, it just doesn't work. And they sold them cold, so yeah, I'm not a fan. Big, big, big disappointment. Ruining the world's best dessert. Okay, so there are thunderstorms, so sunset is once again cancelled. Yesterday I didn't get to do anything, and today is the same. But we are doing one thing that is amazing and something that I've looked forward to like so much. So we are right now at the Petronas Towers. You cannot get a good angle because I'm very close, and it's obviously a very tall building, but there you go. Like, look at that. This is amazing. So I think that's Tower 2, and then over here we have Tower 1. Yeah, Tower 1. So I want to say yesterday, I think we just walked past the Makeda and was kind of like, oh, here's the second tallest building in the world, lol. But like, I don't take this for granted. I think it's so amazing being able to see this like architecture and stuff. Like, it's obviously something I've wanted to do for a while. It was the same when I saw Ping An. The first time walking up to Ping An was amazing, seeing it up close. Same with Shanghai Tower. When I saw Shanghai Tower, it's like, that building is so much nicer in real life. Just because the way it curves, you can't really see in photos. Like, you can't comprehend, but it's beautiful. And now, we're at the Petronas. We get to touch it. There you go. You can obviously go up, but I don't really see the point. Because if we go up, we're just gonna get like a view of the city. It's gonna be like okay, but I don't think it's gonna be anything crazy. And like, there's so many places that I can get a view of the city. So paying a bunch to go, like, I don't know, it doesn't mean that much to me. I went up the Burj Khalifa. I thought it was like pretty eh. I went up Ping An, that was pretty okay, but like, again, nothing crazy, so yeah, I don't feel the need to do it. But yeah, let me just document and say that I'm extremely happy to be here and see this building in person. So beautiful. Alrighty, as you can see, it's a bit dark. It rains so much, but luckily I got to where I need to be. I am at the same spot where I took the sunrise photos, except now it's for sunset, which the conditions are better for sunset than sunrise, I think, but also I should have stayed longer for sunrise. We'll try again, but it looks really, really beautiful, I would say. I'm just gonna go like that. You can see the Malaysian flag in the background if I expose it correctly, so that's quite nice. And yeah, just going to enjoy this view and then go get something to eat. Alrighty, welcome back. So now it is 8:30 and we are at Batu Caves, which I think is like the main thing you should see in Kuala Lumpur, like one of the main tourist attractions. So you have it here, so you have some nice temple here, some mountain, looks quite nice. And then here is the entrance to the cave. So we are going to go up that, and it's supposed to be quite steep, and it's supposed to be very warm up in the cave. And then there's a fuck ton of doves, or pigeons, sorry. But yeah, we'll go up, have a look. There's not many people here now, which is nice, so hopefully I can take some good photos, but there are a few. One big step for mankind. Let's go. Okay, I made it to the top and I'm in the cave. There's some kind of ceremony going on. I don't understand it. It's very loud. So I will say the walk is very short. I finished very fast. I think if you're not taking a 10 million photos... Shut up! If you're not taking 10 million photos, it's like very quick, I guess. And I'm in the cave now, which it's not as humid as they said, even though I'm sweating so much. I don't think it's that humid, but it's also only 9 AM, so maybe it gets worse. But here is the cave. It actually looks quite beautiful. And then you have some sort of temple here, and there's some temple down there. But yeah, I would say this was an okay experience. I'm gonna go down, take some more photos, hopefully without people. But yeah, it's okay. Alright guys, so welcome back. Another update. I decided to try if I could get onto a rooftop. I tried a few and they were just locked or shitty. Not shitty, but like locked and I couldn't get up. There's a security guard that questioned me. But now I actually made it. I think I spent like an hour or two, and that just shows like if you persist, you can succeed. And I just climbed like 12 stories and I think it's starting to rain. So that's why I'm sweaty. But look at this. So the building is unfinished and it's 31 stories. There was a ladder. I didn't try climb it. I don't know if you can. And look at this view. Like, this is amazing. This is what we're here for. So I'm gonna try to take photos. It's starting to rain. Luckily I can go inside, I guess. Alright, so we are so incredibly lucky. So this is the same building, the other side. Look at this balcony. So, just got a huge balcony. I don't know what it'll be used for. And then here you have the KL tower. And then in the back, you have Petronas. So, yep, it's safe to say I'm incredibly happy. Sunset is not for like another 3 hours, which is kind of ridiculous. I'm definitely here way too early. But I'm not going to risk going down and then not being able to go up again. So we're just gonna stay here, chill on my phone, whatever, and just enjoy the view, really. It's beautiful. So, I mean, this is like everything I want. I can see the free icons, I can just chill, it's completely quiet. Like, I was thinking of going to a rooftop bar, but this is like, I'll probably still do that just to see the view, but this is so much better. Like, this is so nice. So yeah, I'm very happy. So, now we just have to wait 2 hours for sunset. The building, it's beautiful. It's actually blue skies right now, so it's 5:40. The other days it's been thunder at this time, so I'm hoping the blue sky stays and we can actually get a nice sunset with a nice reflection. So that would be beautiful. But yeah, I'm so stoked. This is probably highlight of the vacation right here. Alrighty guys, what is up? I didn't finish like an ending to yesterday's video because I got super stressed. It said the building closed at 6 p.m. and I was there until 8:15, and then at 8:15 I was like rushing. I was like, okay, I have to get out of here because I don't want to get locked inside. Like worst case, I would just, I guess, sleep there for sunrise, but it would not have been nice, okay? So I got out at 8:15 and it was fine. This door was locked and it was like closed off, but there was one door open and the security guard let me out, so everything was chill and smooth. And I think I got some amazing photos, so probably gonna go back there. So we're in a change of scenery now. I'm in Malacca, I think it's pronounced. It's spelled like two different ways, so I'm not sure. But yeah, I took a 2-hour bus here and I just had lunch. I had some laksa. It was quite good, but I should have taken a different one. I took like a sour one and it was eh. If I look a bit rough, it's because it was very spicy, and yeah. But now we're gonna try these cream puffs that I also saw recommended. I googled a bunch of food on the way here, and there's cream puffs recommended. And then this dish we are also gonna try. So this is sindol. It's like a dessert. Basically, I googled it, it said you need to try it, and then I came here and like every single store is selling it. So I guess it's very popular. But yeah, now we're gonna try some durian cream puffs because I am not off that durian train yet. And it's durian season in Malaysia, and I mean, how many times am I gonna be in places where there's cheap durian? So let's go. And here you have it. Durian cream puff. We're gonna give this a go. Normally I would take this in 2 bites, but it says to do it in 1 bite, which I'm not sure about. Let's try 2 to enjoy it. Oh, okay, no, let's try 1. Okay, that's really good if you like durian, and really not good if you don't. Funny how that works. Yeah, the puff pastry is really nice, like really good pastry, and the durian liquid was quite nice too. I can imagine it would be really good if it was like on top of something, like on top of ice cream or something. But yeah, that was pretty good. So I think what's really nice about being here is it's like such a stark contrast to Kuala Lumpur and Jakarta and just in general like busy places. Like here's so quiet. It seems like everyone here's a tourist, like everyone's just walking around on the street chilling, taking photos. And all the streets are very like cute or wholesome. I don't know how to like describe it, but like you have this street, I saw a lot of street art driving in here, but I haven't found it yet, but there's a bit. Lamps, they have it here. You have some temples and stuff down that way. That's where we came from. And then like this street also just looks nice. And yeah, it's just really, really chill here, I would say. So I definitely like this place, and it's nice to have some quiet. And here we have the durian sendol. So that's fresh durian on top, I'm pretty sure. And then you have the shaved eye. And yeah, I'm gonna eat it. And then I'll give a review after, I think. Inside the sendol you have these noodle-like things, these red things, and I think this is like a type of bean or something. And then the durian paste on top, and then the shaved ice. And it's actually really, really nice. Review of that, I couldn't really film in there because I didn't have my tripod with me and I don't have someone to film me, so like it's hard eating one-handed and trying to film, and it doesn't really work. And sometimes in a restaurant it's a bit awkward. Like there it would have been fine, but yeah, it's just not ideal, I would say. But that was really, really nice. Okay, so the more durian I eat, the better it becomes. And basically the thing I said about the durian puff, that durian sendol just solved it for me. Like, the durian was like a creamy, nice layer on top of this shaved ice, and then inside it, it had, I don't know, like just watery ice cream, I guess, kind of like if you're eating melted ice cream, with some like cherry jelly thingies in them, and then some beans, that was a bit weird, and then some like green noodle kind of things. They weren't noodles, obviously, but they were the same what do you call it, texture. So it was really, really nice. It was 8. I can't remember what their currency is called, but yeah, it was 8. It was really, really nice. I would do it again. And yeah, we will find more good food. I think that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna walk the wholesome streets and just eat good food. So you got some random cows, and then over here you have like the I love Malacca sign. And then this building is famous. Maybe I'll write on the screen what it's famous for. I don't know. I just know that this was something you're supposed to see. So there you go. I'm the dumb, ignorant tourist. But I don't know. Walking around these streets is so nice. Like, you have the river. There's a hard rock on it. And again, you can see the street art over there. So yeah, this city is just really pretty, I think. I heard from someone that this is a city in Malaysia with a lot of history. So if you're into history, I guess this is a great place. I am not. Okay, the sign told me to take a video here, so here you go. So, here's the city. You can't go up into this tower, but I don't think I will because I've seen enough like tall views. It doesn't really, like, I don't need a spinning tower. But the view here is nice. And then this is Porto de Santiago. Yeah? It's called a Famosa or something. I'm guessing it's Portuguese. Yeah, here you go. And here you have another durian sendal. Looks quite good. There's big pieces of durian. It was 16, so it's a bit more expensive than the others, but yeah, real big pieces of durian, so that is quite nice. So here's the durian, and here is what's under the mess of durian. So again, you have these beans that are sweet. I think it's red bean, I guess. And then you have these like noodle-like things. And then you have the durian, and then the shaved ice. So it is really, really nice, I would say. I really like this dish. Or dessert, call it what you want. Alright, so abrupt ending. I'm no longer in Malaysia, I'm actually in Vietnam. So one of two things happened. Either one, I forgot to film an ending, which is probably likely. Or two, I lost the footage, which is also likely. But basically, I spent the last few days in Malaysia basically just chilling. I was so tired and burnt out. So I have one last funny story that I want to tell. So I went to the rooftop that you guys saw. I went there a second time. Everything was good. I put my backpack in the main room. I'm on the phone, I'm calling my dad. I'm just having a good time waiting for sunset. Then I'm taking photos of the Petronas and the KL Tower. It's getting really good. The light is really good. And then I go into the main room, where I've put my wallet and, I think not my phone, just my wallet into the bag because I'm afraid of like dropping it. So I go into the main room to get my bag and my bag is gone and I'm like how? Because I'm the only one here, it's an empty abandoned building, like how does that happen? So I scramble for a bit, look in all the rooms, which yeah, why would the bag have moved itself? And then I get very stressed. I basically miss the sunset because at the time where the sun is at its best, I basically get no photos. I get some shaky ones of the Petronas. Maybe I'll know of, yeah, the Petronas and the KL. Maybe I'll put it here. And then as I go by the window to the other balcony, I see that the P&B has like the best light and the best reflection. And then I put my tripod down and I managed to get one image. But again, I'm so stressed and like fucked because I think everything was in that bag. Like I think my passport was in the hotel, so that was okay. But my wallet, my hotel key, and not my camera because I had that obviously. But it was just so bad. Then I walk down, I try to tell the security guard, my bag is missing, and he's like, do you work here? And I was kind of like, no. And he's like, okay, wait. And I'm like, my bag is missing, and he's like, yeah, calm down. And then they spoke in Malaysian. I didn't understand anything, but I kind of got the vibe they had my bag, and he kept saying like, okay, you have to wait. Then the boss eventually he sends me to the security room, and the boss comes and he's like, "What were you doing there?" And I think they had seen me on the CCTV, because when they looked for the bag, they checked all the security cameras. So he's like, "What were you doing there?" And I'm like, I was taking photos." And he's like, "You know you're not allowed to do that?" I'm like, "Sorry, okay, play dumb." And then, yeah, basically he gave me a very stern warning, took my photo, and I guess that meant don't do it again. And then they had my bag, so that was very lucky. But that was honestly, that was probably my worst rooftop experience. Like, getting in trouble, and I would not have gotten in trouble obviously if I didn't go tell the security, "Hey, I lost my bag." So basically, getting myself in trouble, losing my bag, which some people are going to be like, "Oh, that's so stupid, you left it there." But this is an abandoned building, like, the 10 stories up are all abandoned, and I'm the only one there, and I was on a balcony here, and my bag was like 5 meters behind me, like it was right behind me. I honestly don't know how the person who took the bag, like this, I guess it's a security guard, like why was he there? Why did he take the bag? And why didn't he look, or how did he not see me? Like, I have so many questions. But yeah, that was a very, very stressful situation. Do not recommend. And then the next day, I went to the rooftop bar that I had mentioned, and I got so incredibly lucky. I think basically all of the sunsets I had in Kuala Lumpur were bad. Even the one you saw when I was rooftopping, it was not a good sunset. And then I went to the rooftop bar, and I just had the most amazing sunset. And I took some incredible photos. I haven't really edited them much, but I'll try to put some on the screen here. But I took like some insane photos, and also just observing the view. Like, I don't think I filmed any of it really, but like, that was such an insane sunset and such a good way to end the vacation. And then yeah, the last day I just chilled until I went to the airport. So that is the end of my Malaysia video and my time in Malaysia. I really enjoyed it. I think if I had planned it better, I would have spent maybe 2 days in Penang to just see that and get the food and such. But I'm honestly glad I didn't, because I was so burnt out. Like, I think I spent the last 2 or 3 days in Kuala Lumpur just relaxing, not doing much. Because yeah, my feet were sore, I was tired, like I was just burnt out. So it was nice to have a break. But I definitely spent longer in Kuala Lumpur than like you would normally do. But I also had to get the photos, and there's only sunset once a day. And when it rains basically every day, like, you kind of have to, you know, take more chances. But yeah, I'm glad I got that last sunset. That was amazing. So, overall impression of Malaysia is very positive. I think the food was great. People were like reasonably nice. Everything was much cheaper than I expected. And yeah, it was nice. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace.